Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 158 of Factorio with Angels and Bobs mods, where we have, I think, finished this steel production base. It is a bit weirdly formed, but that's okay. I tried to make it stay scalable, and I guess it is. It's just, weirdly shaped because of that, I guess. We do need to add a few more robots for it to be fully efficient, I guess. So let's just go and grab another 200. We only have 400 here so far. So yeah. The train will slowly get filled up. We have made this to try to make 15 of these steel sheet coil per second. And maybe we succeeded, I'm not sure. We also have steel production in other places, so it's not really something you can just see in here. Well, it wouldn't be very much. No, this is per minute, of course. Where is the steel sheet coil? I'm just blind as always. Oh, here it is. It went up at least. And this is per minute. Divided by 60 is what? I think it's per minute at least. It should be the same value here, and it is. Wait. Why does it say 1.1k here and 745 here? Oh, I guess this is current, but shouldn't each of these points also be current at that time? Does this change it? It changes how much we make. Oh, it's over the whole period, of course. This is an average. And these are actually points in time. That makes sense. So for the last minute we've been producing basically 1.1k. I'm just being slow, as always. Okay. I haven't done the math by dividing that by 60 yet, but maybe I will get there someday. It's somewhere below 20 per second, which would make sense with 15 from this and then somewhere below 5 from this. Now we came for robots, of course, so I didn't really need to leave my train. I just needed to put it to manual, maybe, to get those robots filled up. Guess we should just take them already. Go here, please. No, not here. And do it through here. Sorry if I'm being a bit jittery with my menus here. I just want to be done with this base so we can start thinking about what we do next. So always the goal is, of course, the next science type. And for that we need silicon nitride and titanium and lithium-ion batteries. We could start producing titanium at the multi-processing base, but why not? Then we can just get some small amounts going. So that's 600. I think some of them will start to do nothing soon. Maybe we actually need to add more charging for this. Oh, are we actually starting to be low on power? Yes, we are. So we really need to get closer to nuclear power, which we're not. 25, uranium-235 there, another one here is at 26, and I have 2 on myself for 28. We need 40 before we can start accelerating the production. So maybe we actually need to make the heat generators these. I mean, they also will use heat pipe, so it might be an easy replace for nuclear later. Maybe, maybe not. These probably won't produce as much at all, but let's try it at least. I guess it's also just part of Bob's that we should try out, right? Instead of shy away from because I'm lazy. Well, we need heat pipes for that, so let's actually allow it to make some more of those. Boilers we don't need. We need the heat exchangers. We need turbines. We need anything else? We have plenty of these for sure. Wait, what did this give us? Burner heat source. Fluid burning heat source. I don't want to burn fluids, I don't think. Would I rather do that than burn carbon or coke pellets, maybe? Just out of curiosity, let's have a look at the different coke and coal and carbon products. So if we want to end up with coke pellets, let's actually go with input. I guess we would be using this. This is what we're actually doing now, so and can export. So if we get in a yellow belt of coal, we can get 6 coke pellets with 15 megajoules each. So that's 19 megajoules. 15 of these is 40, 60. So of course that is more dense. How about 30 of these? 10 of them is 25, 30 is 75, so not as dense either. Power dense, efficient, I guess. How about this? Just for giggles. 2 megajoules, so that's 60 all in all. How about carbon with this stuff? Because that's what we're actually exporting. Go with input. 15. Get 45 carbon with 3 megajoules each. That is actually 135, which is the most that we have gotten. It also requires some more processing that then takes power to do, of course, but I'm fine with that. We should just stick to carbon, I think. It's just that each carbon is less power dense. Does it say anything about vehicle acceleration and stuff? Not really. That's only these fuel blocks and solid fuel and rocket booster. Okay, but we shall be burning carbon then for this stuff. I don't want to be using these heat generators for long, so let's just produce them here for now. Just don't want man to craft them. Would it make sense to get this? We need tungsten for that, so I can't do that. Does this make sense? Not really, I don't think. I'm not sure how awesome it would be to have better heat pipes that can carry more heat. Maybe it's just that they can be hotter. Steel furnace, I don't think we're producing those. How large are these? How many would we need? We should probably... They're not very large. Way smaller than a nuclear reactor. Or fusion reactor. It will consume 5.4 megawatts. It will get a neighbor bonus, but I don't know how much. We should probably just take this somewhere and test it out. Where we want our power to be eventually. Yeah. Do we not have enough robots, or are the requests just too small? Or do we not have enough cover? Cover we have enough of. They just can't bring it up here. No, the inserter, of course. My bad. Okay. Maybe this is enough. We should probably get some pipe and some tanks. We have the tanks. But a lot of pipe and underground pipe. That's lots of pipe at least. Maybe even a bit too much. Could also get rid of all of these, of course. I still don't know how I want to manage this. I guess we should just get rid of them. We need lots of water for our power, of course. Maybe we need even more ground force than the 40. Let's actually just handcraft a few steel furnaces, and so we can control how many of these we make. Let's go with 8 in all. Because 8 is what I usually do for fusion reactors. This is not gonna be easily replaceable by those though, I think, but let's just try it, I think. So I have 8, I have heat pipe, I have normal pipe, I have water. Just some more underground pipe, I think, would be nice. And then I guess we should just try it out. Let's just go here, sure. Yeah, why not? Go. So this is actually our carbon production. We would probably like to not overlap with this network, but that just means we have to go out here somewhere. That's okay with junction right here. Move. You could be there, right? I need a bit more rail. Let's just see how I did this over here. We did have the chain signals in between, yeah. We might actually need to add one more space in between there. Like this. I think. No, that might not be enough. Maybe this. Oh, this shall be fine. Good. And then our stackers, in case we need a lot of trains in here. And this is oriented correctly. Good. Let's actually leave the train right there. So, the first thing we need is carbon. At some point we will replace it by nuclear fuel. Should we just actually replace this with nuclear fuel at that point? I guess so. So we should keep the amounts here pretty low. Copy that, paste. Oh, we out of rail again, god dang it. Okay. Guess we should finish up the rail. Oh. Finish, please. Good. Next. I really don't know if we need anything else, so maybe we should just start our tests here. Now, if these output, well, how much will they output when they're next to each other? That's a good question. How much neighbor bonus do they get? Let's just borrow a bit of this. %50 neighbor bonus. So when all of these burning, this will receive 150%. The corners will only receive a little bit less. That's pretty dang fast that they're actually consuming this stuff. Carbon is gonna be gone in a second. How much value was carbon again? 3 megajoules, so less than a tenth of this. Holy moly. A lot of stuff is gonna be put in here. This can receive 100% neighbor bonus from these two. That goes for all of these four. This can receive 150. That goes for all of these four. So in average, they will receive 125% neighbor bonus. Let's actually get a calculator. So 5.4 megawatts by 8 by 2.25. Yeah, that's 97 megawatts. That's not really that much of an increase here, I guess. Unless we also get an increase or somehow the power is scaled up with the heat exchangers, but I can't see why it would be. But okay. Maybe we can actually just scale this very easily then, and we can just make a long round row. Maybe we can even make a 3x3. I'm not sure if this would get too hot. Do they have a maximum temperature? Because fusion reactors do. It doesn't say at all. But something like this where we can actually just keep going would also be very nice and scalable. In case we actually want to do this long term. I don't think we will, but... let's just go from the bottom here. We put the heat into heat exchangers. If each of them... I feel like I did bad math. This is more than 40 megawatts total. And then just multiplied by 2.25, I guess. That does sound to be around 90. Sure, okay. Each of these can consume 10.88 megawatts of power. So we only need 10 of these for all of these. Okay. So I'm just trying to come up with a design that I like here. I don't usually do a lot of designing for normal fusion reactors because I find it a little bit too complicated, I guess. But something like this, it's in numbers and scales that I can actually wrap my head around. Of course, if we actually scale this up like this, our average output of each would actually increase. So maybe we should just design it as if they all produced the 150% bonus. Also, we really need to look into how we put stuff in here. The input of stuff. We don't need to output anything, right? No, just the heat. We need one of the heat pipes available, so we can only really... we could actually pair some of them up, I guess. Somehow we need to get heat out. Maybe each of them can output their own heat. Maybe we can pair them, or maybe we can do all of them. If we do all of them, we can end up like this, and then actually have heat coming out. I guess. That much is simple at least. But then they can actually just output their own if that is what we want. I'm just considering, because we need to input a lot. I think it will be many carbon per second. Well, maybe it won't be many carbon per second for each machine at least, but... carbon. Let's actually just get some carbon and so I can do my tests properly. We should probably build a train for that. Oh, we also need to bring in fuel, of course. For now, use this. So, carbon, full cargo, power, carbon, empty, go. We're actually full on carbon, that's nice. It's the coke that we're low on. Well, I guess we are actually only using the coke right now for the steel. So that makes sense, I guess. Just bring what you have there. I just need a couple of sticks. Okay, it's only about 1 per second actually, so there's no real input problems here. We can do it however we want, basically. If we expect them all to get the 150% bonus, then we need how many? Actually, let's just multiply it by the 2.5. So we basically need, well, we need more than one heat exchanger for each. Maybe we then should combine it somehow. Or we could just make 2 heat exchangers for each. It's gonna be hard to actually fit everything into a line, though. I mean, if we get the steam, that's easy. But the power, or the heat, I mean, and exchanging that into water, then how are we gonna get the steam out of there if we actually need the same setup here as well? So we do probably need to pair them up at least 2 at a time. So that gives us the need for 3 heat exchangers. Now, will these keep each other, or will this keep this heated and this get rid of this one's heat? So this will actually work for these two? Or do we need to bring a heat pipe from there as well? I don't actually know. I think they will exchange heat like this. So our steam comes out. How much water can these consume? 120 per second, so we need 6 water bars just for this. Just a thought then. Can we do something like this? No, we don't have the space to actually have water bars on the side. So I think we just need to add these 6. Good. So we have some power. Or some steam, I mean. Could put it directly into some tanks. I just want to leave some space in here for inserters and stuff. Heat pipe for that matter. This produces heat. Oh, steam. Dang it. And then we put it into these guys. Now, two of them would produce 27 megawatt. This can consume 5.4, 10.8, 16.2, 21.6, 27. So 5 of these to consume the power from 3 of these, and they consume 60 steam per second, so we should be able to run all of these off of one pipe. So something like this is at least scalable. It's not the prettiest setup ever though, but does it matter? I don't think so. The input for these. I think I do want to run a heat pipe like this, just to be sure. Why not? It's not like we can't insert stuff from out here. We do this. We can have these two. Pick up, output. Pick up, output. Is that better? I think that's more the same length at least. And we can do this. And we can do... Is it really gonna be hard to just connect these? Dang it. It doesn't really matter too much, because these will all connect to the next setup. So if we just connect all of this at one end, then it's okay. Because we can't put anything in here, unfortunately. Not like that will do anything, no. We could, of course, just remove one of those tanks. If that's what we want to do. But nah. Let's stick with this. For now, just connect them right here. If we put some steam or some fuel in. We make heat, we don't make... Yeah, these do not require anything. God dang it, I just wasted that. Wait, where did it go? Can you not pick these up? Test. Is it a broken entity or is it meant to do that? I really doubt that. Oh, wait. I'm being stupid. They're right there. My bad. I just didn't even see the nanobots going out. Can you produce your own power, please? The heat needs to go up, of course. And of course we actually need to build this on this side as well. Can we fit in one of these? Nope. Unless we also pair these setups up and make a bit more space in between. I think we should do that. Roboports make everything so much easier. So just do this. And then Roboport. Yeah. Did we actually get enough heat for anything? Nope. Okay. We shall just move it out a bit further before we put any more carbon in there. Actually, oh. If we invert this... No, we don't have the space. Okay, so we do need to remove it. Okay, let's not turn on nanobots. And mirror that. We can have it now. We can also have the robots in here just fine. So let's do this. Nanobots, go! I hope I calculated this all right. No promises about that though. And apparently we need to connect this stuff as well across. Well, that connects. Let's do that then. These connects, that's good. Did we get carbon? Yes, we did. Do we have robots? I think we got a few. We actually got all good. 200 robots incoming. Request carbon. And it's supposed to be there, of course. Carbon. Is 200 enough? I guess that's enough for 200 seconds, right? Now we just want to see the temperature actually rise high enough for these to work. So to 465 degrees. Just out of curiosity. Okay, we do to get 3 times as much carbon as coal, so it is not that bad, the amounts we need, I guess. How we're doing on power, still doing okay, I guess. So we're not gonna black out before getting this up and running. I am just running this episode a bit long. I want to see this. But then again, it's gonna be another couple of minutes before this is good enough. Our robot's keeping up. Yes, for now. Mm-hmm. 100 degrees. Almost 1/4 of the way. Oh well, I guess we'll just end it here. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.